It's pretty clear to everyone that Terry, the battle map editing tool for Total War Warhammer, has been a huge success so far. Its potential and what it is given to the Total War multiplayer community has been outstanding. Some of the maps have been to an extremely high standard, but today it has outdone itself as Shamir Kazi 001 has brought to life the city of Minas Tirith in the old world. Many people wanted it to be made. It was inevitable it would be made, but this has basically gone beyond my wildest dreams. It is absolutely stunning. The level of detail and quality is incredible. It looks so close to the real thing, and he's used the assets of the game really well with Terry, capturing the essence and design of Minas Tirith, in my opinion, to the best he possibly could with what he had at his disposal. And it functions really well. All tiers are working, all 7 levels are perfectly fine to use. You can deploy troops at the top, at the bottom, in the middle, wherever you want to go. So it is fully working. That's really nice to see, because some maps you can't get that same experience. Of course, this is a land battle map. It isn't a siege battle map, because obviously Terry does not allow sieges to be worked on yet. If that could be done in the future, then fantastic. But for what he's done to make it feel like it is a siege battle as opposed to a land battle is amazing. It would be good if sieges would be a possibility at some point, because then you could have siege towers and battering rams attacking the city, and it would make it even more epic than it is at this moment in time. I mean, the look of it is pretty much, as I said put to you, perfect in my opinion. It looks as good as the Minas Tirith map in Third Age. We know how fantastic that map is on that wonderful mod, but this is up there. This really is up there. It's made it a dream come true in the Total War Warhammer game, and I didn't think it'd ever be possible, but look at it now. It is come to life, and I'm so happy it has. Obviously there's a few little nitty bitty things that could be worked on, things like probably adding a bit more life to the city streets to give it a bit more flavour, adding carts and things like that. And also I believe when you play out the battles, and I've seen it myself, is that the sort of pathfinding's a little bit ropey. You can run through these buildings and it doesn't stop you from doing so, so that could be improved upon a little bit. And I think as well, on the top levels up here, it is harder to deploy units upon them, I believe, so that could be hopefully worked on. But the mod creator did say it's quite difficult to do so. I mean, this is wonderful at the top here. This is obviously where Denethor threw himself off in the Return of the King film. And that's another thing. Look at that! Wow, that is awesome. Obviously, you can imagine with the elevation of this city, the camera angles are a little bit all over the place. But you can forgive the mod creator for that. It's pretty impossible not to have crazy camera angles when it's like this. I think it's the same with the Third Age map as well. Could be a little bit better maybe over here, get some higher towers at the back possibly. I think the real map has got some higher towers at the back, so maybe that could be improved upon. The tree looks pretty good. Hopefully he could edit that and give it sort of a blooming tree maybe to represent the tree of Gondor. I don't know, the white tree, but it does look pretty damn good. I mean, you can't really grumble. I'm being very picky here because, as I say, in my opinion, it's pretty much damn perfect at the moment. But he has said in the notes, of course, by the way, I will link it in the description, you know what, don't worry about that, this map will be linked in the description. And he has said in the notes here that he's going to try and improve it as time goes on, so any suggestions you've got, any feedback, it's most welcome to him, so you can try and improve it as time goes on. I mean, today this is a 1v1 battle. I'm playing as the Bretonnians. I thought it'd be quite good, obviously, with the Bretonnians, with the massive update we've had, showcasing them again against the Greenskins, played out by Haxo the Hunter. Give him some love. Check out his channel, it's in the description as well. So he's playing as the Greenskins, I'm playing as Bretonia. But I want to try and get a 3v3 battle done on this map as soon as I can with some other YouTubers. I'm trying to plan it. It hopefully will come to fruition, because that would be incredibly insane. I mean, the 3v3, trying to replicate the battle as much as it was in the, as close to, I should say, as it was in the films, would be superb. So hopefully that will be the case. So watch your space, and hopefully that will be something that will be a possibility very, very soon. But anyway, let's crack on with this battle today. Let's try and just give you a flavour of what potentially this map is all about, trying to give you an idea of how epic it can be. So let's have a quick look at the units before we begin. So the Bretonnians we've got today, we've got some Grail Knights over there, we've got some units as well. I forgot to mention this. You can deploy some artillery, you can deploy any units on the walls, to be honest with you, but of course I did deploy some missile units up here. So I've got my peasant bowmen, I've got some peasant bowmen with pox arrows and peasant bowmen with fire arrows. I've got my blessed field trebuchets on either side of the walls there. We've got the Green Knight here, we've got King Luon Leonker, we've got the Grail Relic, or Relic I think it's pronounced apparently in the game. We've got Damsel of the Heavens, so we've got spells, we should say, like the Comet of Cassandra, so hopefully you'll see them being cast in the battle. We've got Spearmen at Arms at the back, men at arms with shields, units that have got the anti-large ability to help withstand the onslaught of the spiders and the trolls and the giants that are going to come at us. Can't get my words out today. So we've got more men at arms with shields over here, so hopefully those spearmen there with the defensive anti-infantry and anti-large combinations can help us in this combat today. Of course, the Grail Relic will help. I'm going to say Grail Relic will help in boosting our leadership massively in his aura of influence over here. So hopefully he will aid us in battle today and support us along the way. We've got some Royal Pegasus Knights over here, not Pegasus Knights, the Royal Pegasus Knights. So yeah, we've got the Damsel over there. However, I have taken some units back to the second sort of tier, second level, to prepare for what will probably happen, because no doubt I'm thinking here they're quite likely they'll overwhelm us here, so we'll try and pull back to the second level. Pull back to the second level and hopefully defend at that point there. So we've got some Questing Knights here, we've got some Grail Guardians and our cavalry over there, and as we make our way along the long streets here, we get to the second level, this high ground here. So we've got up here, pardon the camera again, we've got some battle pilgrims lined up, we've got some battle pilgrims, we've got some spearmen at arms here with the shields, we've got some men at arms, polearm infantry there, we've got some up here, we've got some foot squires, the great sword infantry, and then we have got some royal Hippogriff Knights at the back there. So we've got quite a strong force here. We do outnumber the enemy by around about 400 units, but Haxo has brought a pretty significant force with him as well, a very capable force. We've got Orc Boys, we have got Night Goblins, we have got Orc Boys, we've got a giant, we've got stinky little trolls over there, not little, they're quite big. We've got an Arachnoarch Spider, we've got Orc Boys, and we've got Adder Boys. We've got a lot of boys for this battle. They won't fight like boys though, they will fight like beasts. Savage Orc Biggins at the second line at the back there, and then we've got some Orc Biggins, some Black Orcs as well. Very, very deadly units. He hasn't brought any regiments or renowned with him today, just usual standard greenskin infantry, and he's brought some Doomdiver catapults as well. So without further ado, let's fight this battle. It is fought in two stages. You'll fight here, of course, as the gatehouse to try and secure it here, and if then we are pushed back to the second level, I will fade it in and cut to that part of the battle, just so you can avoid the long drawn out movement across the city streets there, basically. So let's play as we begin to defend this great city of Minas Tirith. Look at that, I love that, how he's got that high little mountainside there, all carved into the mountainside there. It's so beautifully done. I'm so impressed with it. I mean, the map creators are so talented. It just shows how wonderful this Terry battle map editing tool has been. It is just simply incredible. It's brought Warhammer back to life in a lot of ways. So it's been one of the best things that the Creative Assembly have done in a long time, in my opinion. Really, really good. So brace yourselves, men. Whatever comes through these gates, you will stand your ground. As I'd love to say every time I can possibly say, as Gandalf said in the film. So here come the trolls. Now brace yourself, men. Stand strongly, pushing through with absolutely everything they've got there. The trolls smashing with their clubs, vomiting on the enemy as well. Oh my god, it's absolute carnage already. Here comes the spider as well. He has said that the frames can be a little bit ropey as you sort of get more units in battle. Hang on a second, here we go. Is this the damsel casting the Comet of Cassandra? Or is this going to be the chain light? It's the Comet of Cassandra. Here we go. Boom, right on the back of those trolls. Oh, he's taking a few of them down. Lovely stuff. Or it's actually damaged their hit points a little bit, I should say. But yeah, it's actually running quite well here, isn't it? It's quite smooth. No frame rate lagging here. This is obviously, this is a, what? We can see 2,500 versus 2,500. So the units are okay. It's not a massive battle. I'm sure if you did a 3v3 it would get a little bit laggy. Of course with all the textures of the city as well it would be quite ropey. But it's okay at the moment. But here we go. The Green Knight's coming in now to try and protect his men. Try and hold them back for as long as he possibly can. Of course he will summon his great weapon. Well, I've forgotten what it's bloody called here. When it comes up I will definitely remember it. For the life of me I've just completely forgotten what it's called at the moment. But he will enable it in a second. I know he does, because I was playing as him, so I should know. We've got some fire arrows up here. We've got the Pegasus Knights trying to use their ability to scout the enemy, because of course when this was actual a battle, not a replay, I couldn't see any of these units, so it was quite good to then get the field of view open across the field, so I could then get my artillery, my trebuchets and my arrows firing across. So we've got units fleeing over on the left flank over there. The spiders putting a lot of pressure on there with the trolls combined together. Of course we know the spearmen at arms and the men at arms, they aren't the best units, or lower tier units. Grail Relic is helping out, but you know, at the end of the day still it's not going to be enough for these units to withstand the onslaught of the greenskins. It's the foot squires, the battle pilgrims have got a better chance of having to stand their ground basically. So we've got that unit fleeing, unfortunately. God, what that was a loose Doom Diver shot over there. Try to take some of our catapults out over here. Look at this shot coming in now. Boom, right into the artillery crew. And a few more coming across as well, hitting the walls, but skimming the top of them. That's going to be pretty deadly if they carry on getting those shots off. So units are starting to crumble, I should say, under the pressure here, as it was foreseen. Not looking good. This giant smashing the units to the floor here. Green Knight doing a wonderful job. Still, I can't remember what that ability is. There we go, the Dolorous Blade. Thank you, right on cue. I remember it's something beginning with D. The Dolorous Blade. I mean, look at that. If you're not awesome enough to give the Dolorous Blade the ability to give him 34 plus melee attack and 44% extra weapon damage, that makes him an absolute tank. He's by far one of the best heroes on this game, by an absolute country mile. So we've got the units now completely wavering, buckling under the pressure. The Green Knight is trying to hold the enemy back as long as possible. Now we've got an epic, valiant charge by the Grail Knights on the giant here, trying to give these units time to flee back to the second tier. What remains of them, because there are not many of them. We've got the Grail Relic, he's managed to survive. Grail Knights, oh my god, this is wonderful. They are sacrificing themselves for the greater good, to try and keep this city safe, to try and keep their men safe. Wonderful stuff. That's courage right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. You've got to admire them. Living saints, as they are classed on this game. I think the Grail Knights are classed as living saints. They are the best in what are men. Amazing stuff. Oh god. It's sort of like a frost breath that he breathes out, isn't he, that giant? Incredible stuff. So this is now allowing the greenskins to push forth with their other units now. Their reinforcements starting to take the city, or city gates I should say, bringing them in. We've got the Savage Orc Biggins coming in. Swathes of them. Even more, the Black Orcs. Savage Orcs coming in. It's going to be incredible. And still, we've got a chance. The second tier stands strong, but the first weaker units have unfortunately succumbed to the pressure. The Grail Knights still hanging on. This is utter courage, and hopefully going to take this giant down. They've got a chance to bring him down here. Bring him down! Trolls trying to attack, trying to counter-attack my Grail Knight to give the giant a little bit of space to try and get away, but he's broken, he's sustained damage extensively there, he's exhausted, he's routing. So the Grail Knights have done their job there. Spiders coming across. Oh my god, we've got the Curse of the Bad Moon here. It's gone and miscast a spell there. It's gone up into the second tier. Oh my god. So the Grail Knights are starting to take a lot of damage now. Only 31 of them remain. The greatest sacrifice they've ever made. They will never be forgotten. Joel's hanging back here. Pax are doing a good job of overwhelming the gatehouse here. He knew that our units at the front were sort of lower tier units, and if he brought in a lot of units early on to outnumber us, they would overwhelm us pretty quickly, and that has exactly been the case. And there go the Grey Knights. It is over. The Green Knight needs to get out of there now, because if you don't, you're going to start to get into trouble here. Your health is beyond half, so you want to try and get out of there as soon as possible, else you're going to be in trouble as well. I think he's actually got wind of the retreat here, and he's trying to get out of the units that are trying to pin him down, essentially. He must be jumping on the back of his horse here. Get out of there, save yourself. Live to fight on later on, basically. Oh, look at that shot. Look at that shot. This is why he's a hero. This is why he is looked upon as a higher being in the Bretonnian force. He's trying to pull back here. We've got cavalry trying to retreat back to the second tier. They're going to try and help to aid us there. The Green Knight could be falling here, ladies and gentlemen. He could be falling if he's not careful. He's fighting on, but this is not good. I think he could be taken down here. In fact, in the battle itself, I did withdraw him back, so it could be that his replay is slightly corrupted here, because this Green Knight did not die here, but it looks like he could die at this section of the wall here, unfortunately, which would be an absolute crying shame. Gonna keep watching here, but he's absolutely surrounded. I don't think there's any way he's gonna get out of this, unless he all of a sudden is able to escape. A lot of the units around here are just trying to then finish off my missile infantry on the walls here. They're not going to withstand these Orc war boys for that long. I mean, peasant infantry, peasant bowmen, they aren't the best, are they, if we know. So the Green Knight here, I think he's going to succumb to this, and it would be an absolute crying shame, because he did not die like this in the battle itself. It's such a shame to say, because sometimes these replays can become corrupted. It looks like this one has slightly done. Has it taken away the experience for you? No, of course it has not. We can still enjoy it. So he's gone. He has fallen. I can't see this guy being able to survive this. Poor Green Knight, he sacrificed himself. Look at the spiders going up the hill there. Good lord. Whoa. The blessed field trebuchet getting absolutely slaughtered. I just want to make sure that the Green Knight does die here. And when he does, I can then fast forward and cut to the second part of the battle. Maybe it will affect the outcome, we don't know, but we'll find out. We'll keep watching, of course, to the very end. I'm going to fast forward a little bit just to see what happens here. Just want to get confirmation that he does die. He'll never be forgotten. Yeah, come on, give me confirmation here, for God's sake. Don't keep me hanging on. Right. Just making sure they aren't attacking over there yet, because I don't want to miss any of the action. There we go, the Green Knight's being killed. Unfortunately, that did not happen, as I say, at that point in the battle, but it has today. Won't affect the replay, hopefully, that too much I should hope, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to now go straight over to the other part over there, cut to that bit of the battle, and I should be back with you in just a second. Right, here we go. The second wave of this battle is about to begin. The battle pilgrims are ready. They are going to try everything they can to hold back what remains of the enemy. They have taken a little bit of a battering, but they still have over 1,500 units left. So they've only lost about 600 in that first initial clash. So hopefully we can do a little bit better here. We're going to try... Oh my god! Night Goblins going in there with the balded and chains there, smashing through my lines of pilgrims, and What are these? Are spearmen at arms? I think these are. So yes, spearmen at arms with the shields. They have to come in a Cassandora coming down. Wonderfully cast by my dams at the back here. We've got Luang Lianke as well, ready to fight on. The Green Knight was here in that battle, I promise you. It's such a shame we've lost him early on. Shame that sometimes these battles do get corrupted. But so far, apart from that, this is going exactly as it did in the battle when we played it live. So not too fussed about losing the Green Knight at the moment, at this moment in time. Here comes Grimgor. He is at the front, I think, as well. Is he there? I think he is. Let's have a zoom in. There he is. Grimgor's leading his men from the top. Oh my god, smashing through these pilgrims here. I think we had the Grail Relic here as well, unfortunately, but he's been killed back down there, so it's a shame because then we could have had a bit of a leadership buff for our men, but it's not to be the case. Oh, Chain Lightning coming down, that's been unfortunately miscast. So we've got up here some more men-at-arms with polearm, which, you know, should be okay. So foot squires have become well on, hopefully a little bit more. We've got the Royal Hippogriff Knights over there. These obviously got the massive weapon strength that they can inflict on the enemy, so hopefully we can try and get them into battle soon. We've got the Royal Pegasus Knights, got to get my words out there. Royal Pegasus Knights, they're coming in to rear charge from the back to try and put pressure on the trolls here. It's actually worked a little bit there, nice. They're starting to waver, but unfortunately we've got a counter charge here from the Orc Biggins. It's sort of a kind of a trap in a way because the Pegasus Knights have come down, and that's allowed then the Orc Biggins to come in to then trap him in and push him in from the rear, basically. Envelop them from both sides. This is the problem as well. This Arachnoarch Spider is causing absolute mayhem to my units. Going absolutely crazy. The Giant's back. Is he the one that was there before? He is. He's back fighting on. Here come the Royal Hippogriff Knights. Beautifully done. Coming down, swooping down with them. Their attack strength here. Trying to get some kills. Trying to change the course of this battle. Luan Lianke is in. He's going to try and give his buffs here. Try and give the leadership buff that he can do. Melee defense increase as well. God, this spider smashing through the pilgrims. They're coming flying back. The pole arms have gone in. We need to get the foot squires in soon. The damage dealers. The two-handed weapons. That's what we need to get in there soon as well. We can't keep them back for too much longer. The Giant's retreating once again. We haven't been able to kill him now, unfortunately. What's the balance of power looking like now? It's 50-50. A little bit more towards the enemy, the Greenskins. Foot squires should be coming in soon. We've got some knights at the back here. Some Grail guys and Questy Knights, but they're going to come across. I think they're realising the battle is getting a little bit precarious here. So they're going to come down the hillside here. Get ready to maybe charge down here. That'd be quite good. Get that that speed down the hillside. Use the elevation to their advantage possibly. I mean, a lot of the greenskin units are starting to waver. So we're not doing too bad. We've got another Comet of Cassandora coming down, have we? Is the heavens opening up? Looks like it is. Is it going to be cast? Come on, cast the bloody thing. I don't think it's going to happen here. It's being placed. The marker's being placed. Not going to happen. What's going on, guys? I don't know if that was one of his spells or what, but I thought it was one of mine. Buffs there from the king again. Trying to help and support whatever remains of my units. We are driving them back a little bit here. The hillside is helping us. I mean, a lot of units are still coming in from Hack, so he's got a lot of greenskin reinforcements still to deploy into this battle, to throw into the dice here, or throw into the mix. I should say, throw into the dice. What am I talking about? Throw into the mix. So he's still got a lot to throw at us. Come on, battle foot squires. I'm sure I sent them in by now. You've got to come in. You've got to start fighting. How's the king doing? He's okay. Still over half health. Grimgor, how's he? Still very, very strong. Still very, very healthy at the moment. Yeah, a lot of units still swarming in at the moment. Here come the foot squires. I thought they were coming soon. And it's about time. So here we go. Foot squires coming down the hill. Maybe a little bit too late, possibly. We'll find out. I'm going to get one unit to go round the flank here to try and hit that side of those Savage Orc Biggins, and one to support the battle programs on the left-hand side. Giant's back in the mix again. Is he literally unbreakable? What's going on? Well, Hippogriff Knights fighting valiantly. I mean, they are starting to take substantial damage here. 4 of them remain. The cavalry have come onto the hillside. We've got the Grail Knights here. Grail Guardians, sorry, and the Questing Knights ready. They're lining up. Possibly as I say for a charge down the hill in a second. Right, Foot Squires coming in. And I know the replay is definitely corrupt now, because when I played out the battle, I brought that other unit around here. And no! Haha! Okay, it's okay. It's still okay. The Foot Squires are coming around the sides I thought they did. Well, I know they did in the battle, so... because I bloody instructed them to. So yeah, they're hitting this side here, trying to get maybe Grimgore and these units on this side to try and push them back. I'm actually doing a better job here, I think. Yeah, God, this push from the trolls, though. Stand with these pole arms. Flipping out. I mean, I'm happy with the performance today. It hasn't been laggy at all, really. We know how laggy these battles can get sometimes, but it's been quite smooth today. I'm happy with that. So, let's see what happens. Foot Squires finally coming in to engage with the Savage Orc Biggins here and the Trolls. Hitting them hard, hitting them very hard. The big damage dealers that they are. Up there with great swords for the Empire, in my opinion. Definitely up there with them. So, who is that gone back? It's Luan Leonke. He's going back up to the top there, up to the hillside. Grouping up with his other knights, his Questing Knights and his Grail Guardians there. Now, this is when I thought to myself, the battle is definitely falling away from us here. A lot of units are starting to waver. All the Hippogriff Knights are going. And we've only got Foot Squires in this unit of is it Men-at-Arms here? Or Battle Pilgrims left, Battle Pilgrims are left. So this is when I ordered the charge down the hill. It's not as it was in the actual battle, because in the actual battle, sorry, they were over here by that point. But still, I bring them down the hill, trying to give one last attack, one last valiant charge from our knights. The damsel as well, she was in the charge, but she's gone somewhere. I think she's been killed. So yeah, definitely the replay is slightly corrupted, unfortunately. It's playing out fairly similar to what happened. It looks like the outcome of the battle is going to go towards the Greenskins, like it did in the actual fight itself. So that is okay. As long as the outcome is the same as it was in the battle, then I'm okay. But what it has done for you today is giving you the idea, giving you a taste, giving you a feel for what this can be like and how epic this map can be. Yeah, it is timing out here. We were completely routed at that point. The Bretonnians were completely spent. We were destroyed. The Greenskins won the day. But here we go. It is slightly corrupted, unfortunately. It was a valiant defeat in the end for my units, for Bretonnia, but for this one it's a close defeat. But still, it is a defeat, which I'm happy about, because as I say, I don't want it to be that the Greenskins won when they clearly didn't. So the Bretonnians won when they clearly didn't. So there we go. That is the battle done and dusted. Unfortunately, I can't give you the statistics because, of course, it has corrupted with the numbers there as well. But they were quite good. I think his Black Orcs did very well. His Spider, of course, did very well. And his Giant getting some heavy kills there. I think my best performing units were the actual Battle Pilgrims, I believe. And the... some of the Spearmen-at-Arms here as well in the initial conflict did pretty well as well, from what I remembered. So yes, it was definitely a good battle when we played it live. It was pretty damn good then. As I say, the battle outcome was the same, but it's played out slightly different. As I say, it would have been better because the Green Knight did make a valiant last stand at the very end, unfortunately, but of course he was killed in this replay at the gate, so it's a bit of a shame. But apart from that, as I say, I'm very happy with how it played out eventually. And of course it gave you guys a pretty damn good experience of what to expect with this wonderful map, and hopefully as time goes on, as I say, he I should say, Samir Kazi 001 will improve it and better it from feedback that we give him and tweaks that he makes. But of course, as I said to you at the beginning, check out the map. The link is in the description. Play it out yourself. Play it with some friends. Recreate an epic battle, or a Lord of the Rings-esque battle if you want. But yeah, it's real great fun. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. Your support is fantastic. You are awesome, guys. Thank you so much as always. But until next time, take care and farewell.